were constructed, a rear and a front. But in the spring of 1899, they were washed away with the ice. Also, in April and July of 1899, tugboats carried them away. This was a reoccurring problem until 1906 when Congress passed an act to appropriate $18,000 for a set of more robust lights. The range lights were electrified in 1940. By 1980, the rear light had developed a severe list, and in 1983, it was replaced by a modern structure. Michigan Bank, Port Huron, acquired the lighthouse from the company which was contracted to scrap the lighthouse, and then restored the structure and placed it on the riverfront in Marin City.
That's cool how close that is.
The lighthouse was dedicated at its new home on August 21st, 1982.
Wow, big boat. Big boat.
This ship has some interesting history. It was built in 1950 to move iron ore from the upper Great Lakes to the steel mills in the lower Great Lakes to help support the Korean War. The ship was built in 1952 by Bethlehem Steel in Sparrows Point, Maryland. The ship was named Sparrow Point. She was powered by a steam turbine engine. That power was sent to a single propeller. In 1983, Sparrow Point went aground at Drummond Island, receiving damage to 32 plates. By the late 1980s, most of Bethlehem Steel's cargoes were being hauled by the Sparrow Point's much larger and more efficient fleet mates, Stuart J. Court and Burns Harbor. As a result, on July 16, 1990, the Sparrow Point was sold to Columbia Transportation Division's Ogley Norton Company of Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, I don't think you want to swim in there. The new owners renamed the ship Buckeye. The name honored Ohio's nickname, the Buckeye State. Her cargoes were much more varied and included stone, aggregates, limestone, and coal, as well as iron ore. Buckeye sailed through the 1990s with the usual scrapes, bumps, and minor grindings associated with the Great Lakes trading. On July 30th, 2001, the crew of the Buckeye spotted and rescued two fishermen from a swamp small boat in Lake Erie, giving them dry clothes and hot food. Time, however, was not on the Buckeye side. In the new century, with her aged well over 50 and her steam-powered plant not being as efficient as the diesels, she was often the last one out of the dock. On December 20th, 2004, while anchored off Port Inlet, Michigan, she was swung around by strong winds and heavy seas, hitting a rock, causing serious damage. In 2005, she was sold and converted into a barge at the cost of $9 million. In 2006, she was renamed Louis J. Cooper after the father of the new owner. In 2017, she was renamed the Menominee in honor of Michigan town in the Upper Peninsula. She's been paired with the tug Olive L. Moore ever since 2006. You can see the tugboat pushing her behind her.